Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for clicking on another episode of LA Talks. Today, I want to talk about a movie I saw last night. Ironically, by all means, I wasn't necessarily shocked or surprised by it, but it's a really good film. It's called The Zone of Interest. It's considered a 2023 movie, but it was released this year. I don't know why they consider it like that, but I mean, maybe they wanted to release it, maybe they didn't. I don't really know. But The Zone of Interest is a 2023. Like I said, they like to say it's a 2023 movie. It's a historical drama film written and directed by Jonathan Glazer, loosely based on the 2014 novel by Martin Amis. It was a co-production between the US and the UK and Poland. Now, this movie is about a commandant of Auschwitz, Rudolf Haas, and his wife, Hedwig, strive to build a dream life for their family in a house and garden next to the camp, aka, the Holocaust. Man, this movie is really shot really great. I mean, I didn't know what to expect walking into this movie. I just thought I just saw it at the Alamo Draft House. I just knew I needed to see a movie this week, and I just said, "Oh, this one looks interesting." And just by the summary of it, it already piqued my interest. I booked a ticket. Me and my girlfriend saw it. My girlfriend didn't like it as much because it did seem a bit boring. Some scenes did get drawn out a lot because there's a lot of people just doing basic chores, basic, everyday stuff. I don't know. It's just something about those scenes that you can, like, sure, it's a family that's there. They're living, trying to live their best life. And at the same time, right next to them is the camp where they hear all the suffering and all the screaming and all the torture. I mean, it's in the background. You can hear it. And it gives this aura of, like, not everything is as it seems. Heading into it, because obviously because of the summary, I was interested by it because I wanted to see, oh, okay, so this is like a Nazi, Holocaust film, but it's much more than just Inglorious Bastards vibes. This is like, it flips the switch and it makes these villains, human in a way where, like, I don't know, like, they're going through basic problems that everyone has in their life. Meanwhile, I don't know. This is very hard to explain. Basically, for us, we're trying to live our best life the best way we can. But we know there's people suffering out there in Gaza. We know there's wars going on, stuff that we can't really do much about. We can support, we can, say this is wrong. That's about it. None of us are really willing to just go out there and say, hey, we need to stop this, because obviously if we step out of our safety zone, we are instantly in a place where we're not safe and we might just get gunned down or something. So, like, our best way to combat this is to just speak our voice, use our social media. But for them, they're there because of that suffering and torture. Because of that happening, they're able to live a good life. So it's like they have the house of their dreams. What else is there to do? Just go ahead and just live. Support your children, feed them, nurture them, continue your best life. Meanwhile, there's these other people literally next door, your freaking neighbors, are getting tortured. There's all sorts of torture. Burned alive, stuff like that. It's just very, very sickening. Dang, this film really does hit it. Especially, I love the director's cinematography. I've seen movies like these that are pretty good, but they don't really hit as hard as this one. This one really hit me hard. Not as hard, but it's mind bending in a way. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, damn, these people just don't really give a crap. I wouldn't live there, honestly. Like, the way they just go about, they just, they throw a party and you can hear in the background the people are probably wondering the same thing, like, wow, look at this family that's literally next door, they're living their best life, what the hell is going on here? Golly, man, this movie is just, it screams paranoia, it screams chaos, but like in a very subtle way. It's like, in a way, it just mimics most of our lives. Like, that's how sometimes we are living. We're just trying to do our best day by day. Meanwhile, someone or a neighbor can be in the worst case possible. And what else are we supposed to do? We can lend our support here and there, but they don't give a crap. They're just there because that's their, at the end of the day, that's the dad's job, is to make sure his family is there, and to make sure the people get tortured. I mean, it's just insane how the way the Holocaust was. Insane. But other than that, like I said, the film is beautifully shot. All the shots are just mesmerizing. I just kept looking every time, like there was a scene going on, people were talking or whatever. Sometimes I was just glancing at the tables or the chairs, the way they were just put in. I mean, the shot just makes it look interesting. I don't know, something about it. Like I just want to look at the background and see what's going on over there. Like it's just beautiful. There's an intro to the movie where it's like blue indigo, and it stays there for like at least 5 minutes. Don't remember what, but I remember thinking to myself, I was like, okay, this must be some technical difficulties. I don't know if this is the right thing that we're supposed to be watching, but I mean, eventually the movie starts, but I mean, that long intro was very unnerving. It's like almost as if the director's like, trying to shut you from seeing the terrible nature that is happening over the wall. And I mean, literally, you don't get to see anything of what's happening in the Holocaust. You just get to see the family and their problems, and that's it. There's also these shots of flowers, and then it turns red, and then I don't know, there's like this score that happens that is very, very evil. Like you can tell the music is very evil. I mean, I don't know how else to explain that, but like wow, like this movie is amazing. I didn't expect it. I didn't even know it was nominated for Oscars until I, looked it up and saw more. I wanted to see more stuff about it because it really did amaze me. Didn't amaze my girlfriend as much, but I know I showed her some reviews. I showed her, I tried to break it down to her the best way as possible, but I mean, she does appreciate it, like she said, but I agree that it will get some people. This movie is not for everyone. It will get some people bored. Pretty sure some people have said that some people have slept during this movie, which I can agree with. I mean, I slept through Oppenheimer, but here I am watching this one. Anyways, like I said, this movie was good. If you're interested in seeing it, go ahead and watch it. It is really, really great. The release date for the UK is going to be in February 2nd of this year, which is weird. Like I said, it was released this year, but it's still considered a 2023 movie. So yeah, go ahead and just let me know what you think of it after you've watched it. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Zone of Interest 8 out of 10. It was a really great movie. I really liked it. It's one of my top favorites of this year for sure. But, we don't know what's going to happen next, so let's stay tuned. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. See you next time.